I really hope this is in focus because like I can't really tell, but yeah, today I'm gonna be doing a rant video because I am well, I was really angry. Now I'm just like, yeah, but I'm still kind of pissed. So basically, what I'm gonna be talking about is, um, so I have a job, and it's a summer job, and I'm not gonna say where I work, but when I like applied there, they said it was gonna be like they made it seem easy, and this is what pisses me off. That a lot of places when you're a teenager, they give you the impression that it's easy. Like, oh, you're just gonna have to do this. You just have to do this. But then they start adding all this extra shit, and then you're like, why am I doing all this? Which is what pisses me off. Well, anyway, the reason why I'm angry is because like where I work, I'm only getting paid. I think I could say like 850. So I'm getting paid 850, and the minimum wage where I work or where I live is 825. So it's like 25 cents more than the minimum wage, and it's like that's like I would get it if it was an easy job. Like my first job, it was like really it wasn't as hard as I don't know. I can't say like it wasn't hard. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So like I was just a cashier basically. I just had to like sell people food as my first job. And like I would get paid minimum wage, which was 825. And like I would only be working like 4, maybe 6 hours, which isn't that bad. Like 2 or 3 times a week. But at the job that I have now, I'm working full time, which is from like I start at 7 and I get out at 7:30 and I'm getting paid 850 an hour. And I have to work 5 days a week. Like that's kind of bullshit for me, but the thing that really pisses me off is the fact that I have to work like they're basically making me do all this extra shit that like they didn't tell me I was gonna do. Like when I applied, they were like, "Oh, they made it seem like there was gonna be a lot of people who were gonna be hired, and each person was gonna be working on a different like task basically." So I wanted to clean the buses, so I went and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm down to clean the buses." And they said, "Oh, okay, you can clean the buses." So I'm like, "All right, this is gonna be easy." And they told me up front, like, you're gonna be getting paid 850, and I was okay with that. Oh my god, I just burped. Sorry. Wait. All right. And they told me that I was gonna get paid 850, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. Like, I'm just gonna be cleaning buses. That's it. But like, the first 2 weeks, that's all I was doing, cleaning buses. But then after that, they started making me do all this extra shit that was not part of it. And like, I don't want to like sound like a bitch or anything, but like, they like, what pisses me off is the pay to work ratio. So basically, like the one day that really pissed me off, and what really pisses me off is when they make me work outside, cause like we work inside, and well, that's where we're supposed to work inside, because that's all they ever told me that I was supposed to work. Like cleaning buses, which is like in this garage. But the extra thing was that they're like, my supervisor is like, oh, we're gonna go outside, and I'm like, okay. Like I didn't know I was gonna do that, but I said okay. And they make us work outside, and we're outside like shoveling fucking dirt, pulling grass, and like pulling weeds in the blazing hot sun, and it's like 95 degrees outside. And like the first day that I was outside, I was so burnt, like I couldn't take a shower because I was so burnt. So here's a picture of like how my sunburn looked like. I'm gonna put it right here, right here, right there, right there. Hurt. It like hurt to shower. So that's just like pisses me off that like 850 for that amount of work. It's like I don't want to sound like an asshole or anything, but when you're doing like I've worked different places, so I know how much how much work is valued. I worked at a place where it was really high intensity. You had to be like moving really fast. You had to be doing a lot of stuff. But they were paying me like pretty good. I was making like $11 an hour, and I was also working 3 days, which wasn't that much, but I was I mean, I that was good for me. 3 days and 11 hour. That's pretty good. But here I'm working like 8 hours every day, and I'm working 5 days a week, and I'm only getting 850. Like, come on, like, and it also pisses me off because like they kind of target people who haven't worked before. So it's four of us that work there, and the four of us that work there, I'm the only one who has like past job experiences. So the other ones don't really know how it works or what's going on. And it kind of pisses me off because they're like kind of taking advantage of them. And like that's another thing that pisses me off, that a lot of places take advantage of young kids. Like they see that we're young and they're like, "Oh, we could probably manipulate these kids." But like I'm not the type of person to just like put up with that. Like my first job, the reason I like stopped working there was because I got in a fight with my manager because he was kind of like he was kind of being a dick. So I kind of like stood up for the rest of the workers and like I said some stuff and like I guess he didn't like it, so he told me that like I could either work there or not, which was basically telling me that I was being fired. So yeah, that was my first job. But I just don't like when people abuse their power or when people try to like my biggest like pet peeve or like something that gets me angry really fast. Wait, I have to burp again. Sorry, I burped like 50,000 times already. I just ate before this, so I feel like so like gross. But anyway, I just hate when people try to take advantage of other people. That's like one of my biggest ways to piss me off. And like a lot of people tend to just put up with it and like stick through it. But like with me, I like to like I don't like what being look like an idiot, and like I don't like people taking advantage of me because I know what I'm worth and I know what I should be getting and I know how I should be being treated. And I'm not going to let anybody treat me any differently than how I should be treated. I don't care if they're millionaires, I don't care if they're the biggest boss. I'm not letting anyone like take advantage of me. Like at our core, we're all the same, so we should be all treated the same. And like you like have to learn how to like know your self-worth, and like you have to stand up for yourself because a lot of the time like managers or bosses or whoever is like controlling you, they're going to be like, "Oh, do this. Oh, do that." And like no, like you have to put yourself first, and you have to be like, "No, I want this. No, I want that." And like I know this is going completely off from like me ranting about like my job right now, but like that's I don't know. I feel like this is something people should know, like especially teenagers. Like if you're gonna get a job, or like if you're working right now and it's your first job and like you feel like you're being treated like shit, like speak up about it. Like don't let these people take advantage of you and like the work that you're giving them, because honestly you should be treated way better than the people that are getting paid more than you, because like you are doing basically everything for them. Like I don't know if like for the people who just started working, like if you notice, if the younger that you are, the more they make you like oh my god, I'm out of breath. Hold on. Like the younger you are, the more tasks they make you do, which is really shitty because you would think that the people with more experience should be the ones doing more tasks, but it's usually they. So my camera died while I was in the middle of talking. Like I literally noticed like 3 minutes after, 3 minutes after I had like cut off that it was like cut off. So I forgot where I was at, but I think I'm gonna just start all over. I'm gonna start all over again, and just say that. Damn it! Like I really lost my spot. Well, I think I was saying that like they kind of like they should treat like teenagers, not teenagers, but like the new people kind of better, cuz like we usually get they make us like I don't know. This is from just like the jobs that I've worked at, where like the two other places that I've worked at, they kind of would make me, the new kid, like the new guy, do most of the work. which like I found kind of shitty. Like I don't know if this is everywhere, but from my experience, like they would make me or like other new people like do basically like all the tasks. Like they'd be like, "Oh, go get this. Oh, go do this. Oh, go do this." And like I don't know, like if you're a manager, don't you think that like you should be putting in equal or more amounts of work, like show off your work? Cuz like you're the manager and everybody's looking up to you basically. So if you show that you're a hard worker and you show that you also put in work and you show that you also like are like like you also like you don't see yourself as higher, the people, your workers are going to respect you more. They're going to want to like there's also that competition thing. Like if the workers see that you're working more, like they're gonna be like, oh, if he's working, I want to work too, cause like competition. So it's kind of a like, I don't know. I'm like all over the place with this like topic, and I'm sorry if I just like scrambled onto a different like side, but like this whole like teenager, like working as a teenager thing, it's like something that bothers me, and it kind of sucks too, cause like there we go with the burp again. Like it bothers me because I don't know. I feel like they take advantage of you a lot, and even my mom tells me. She tells me she's like I learned that from her because she told me she's like never let anyone take advantage of you. They're always gonna want to see you look stupid. They're always gonna want to take advantage of you, and like so far I could say that's true from the like experiences that I've had, the 3 jobs that I've had already. Like at my new job, it's not about like the one that I have now. It's not about them like they're not making me do more tasks, but they're taking advantage of me with the pay, if that makes sense. Like okay, so when I asked for the raise, like my boss, my main boss, he's really nice. Like he's really nice. But he asked the business manager who is like in charge of all the financial stuff, he asked them like can they get a raise? And he's told us that the business manager got mad, like they got mad that we asked for a raise. I'm like, why would you get like that? Pissed me off. Like how are you gonna get mad at me for asking for a raise when you don't know what the fuck like we're doing? Like I wish that business manager went and did the job that we were doing like for one day, just one day, and then at the end of the day just like see the paycheck that they got for that one day, to see how shitty like it is. Like it just makes you feel like shit, like you're not being valued enough. And like that's, if you're gonna like have workers, make them feel valued so that they continue to work there and so that they are happy working there, because you don't want workers like someone like me to say like, oh, this place is shit. Like I can say my favorite place that I've worked was my second job. That place, like it was high intensity. There was a lot of things happening at once. Like it was kind of everywhere sometimes, but I liked it because they treated me well. I got paid well, and I like I don't know, I felt like good there. And like yeah, there was also that thing where like since I was a new one, they would make me do everything, but I kind of oversaw that a little bit, cuz it's like, well, they're doing all these other things that are better. So it's like every job is going to have a flaw, but like you just have to like I don't know. You have to look at all the goods and the bads and see which side is up more. And if you see that the bads of the job is outweighing the goods, that's when you should speak up and like say something. Because like I said before, you're gonna get fucked over. Like they don't give a shit about you. They don't give a shit if you're having a mental breakdown. They don't give a shit if you're sick. Like they are gonna do what they have to do to make their money, and they're gonna do what they have to do to get their work like done for them. So they like, as asshole as it sounds, they don't give a shit about you. Like for the most part. I mean, there's some managers that do care about their workers. I'm not saying that this is everywhere. Like I'm sure that there's places where they like really do care about you, and that like they want the best for you. Like I could say at my second job that my manager there, he was really nice. Like he cared about everyone, and like some people would like talk bad about him, but like I found him to be a good guy, and I saw that he had good intentions. So that's why I like that job. And like my job now, I like my boss, but like he's not really in charge of what we do. It's more like, see, it's, I'm gonna say it again, it's not what I'm doing, it's the work to pay ratio that pisses me off there. Like I'm being treated good, but oh my god, these burps are really annoying me. It's like hiccup burps. But yeah, like I was saying, it just like, there's a lot to it. And alright, so my camera cut off again because like I keep running out of memory. So I'm gonna just like wrap this video up like now. But basically what I was saying was don't, like if you're working and you're young and you feel like you're being treated like shit, like stand up for yourself. Speak up for yourself. Like what you want, let it be heard. Because if you just keep like withstanding people's bullshit, it's gonna stay there and it's not gonna change. So unless like you quit and look for somewhere else, or you, like what I said, stand up for yourself, nothing's gonna change. So like my overall message is like stand up for yourself. Like ask for what you want and do what you want. Well, not do what you well, stand up for yourself. That's basically all I have to say. And I've like been learning that with every job that I've been getting, and like honestly it really does help a lot. Like, and like it also helps you open your eyes and it shows you your self-worth. So yeah, like that's basically all I have to say. Like if you're young and you feel like you're being treated like shit, stand up for yourself and ask for what you want and let them know what you want, so that like you aren't being treated like shit. But yeah, I'm sorry if this video was all over the place, and I'm pretty sure this video is so confusing, and I've been burping the entire time. So, oh my god, I got lost again. But yeah, thanks for watching this video, and I hope that you made it through to the end.